We're still waiting for the sunshine, but the temperatures have picked up a bit, thank goodness. And I'm just waiting for the summer now. You know, that's my time.
So I'll thank you for packing a shovel if it pisses down. What are you going to do? Whack the rain away from me?
No, for bringing all my shit.
You've literally packed like it's some kind of post-apocalyptic situation we're off into. What is it you're doing, June?
Chopping melted boot away.
Chopping bits of his melted boot away. Is this from our Stranded in the Snow video?
Yeah. I never got a new set. Yeah, because it's cutting on my ankle and shit. I have to put my fucking socks on.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know.
In a rush.
Can't stop to speak, lads. Got to walk on to make a YouTube film. Hi guys, we're back out again. Me and Junior have taken a lengthy trip to the Lake District. What part of the lake are we in?
It's near Derwentwater.
Keswick.
It's called Gallany Falls.
Gallany Falls. As we got out of the car there, literally 3 Eurofighters did like a low flyby, which was pretty amazing. Unfortunately, it's one of them where you just don't get the camera out in time. So basically, we've come to a beautiful place, scenic place, and we're going to just talk about like ancient cultures, how they believe that you can harness different energies from trees, water sources, mountains, lakes, valleys, things like that. And we're going to make it as interesting as we can for you as well. We're not going to sit there and meditate and start levitating off the ground, but hopefully you guys will enjoy this. And if you don't, there's lots of nice scenery to admire. So yeah, there's something for everyone.
Let's get through this gate then.
Take away that rock there, that boulder, this whole wall would just fall down the side of that hill. Pretty amazing. So me and Junior are looking to do a bit of wild swimming. So Junior's now going down there and walk along these rocks, and there's like a little pool area just there, and we're going to see if we can take a quick dunk in there, see what that's like. Junior's so excited. Rubber Dinghy Rapids! Rubber Dinghy Rapids, brother!
I know that you're curious, I know that you're strong, but life can be furious and things can go wrong. You go, we're better off tomorrow, but who knows if we get joy or sorrow. Stay true to that fire in your heart and your soul. Don't drench your desire in what you can't control. We fly, try so hard to get there, and we might be lost but not forever. There's things in life you simply need to know, but sun and rain and trust in letting go.
We're in an absolute amazing place today. Just surrounded by beautiful scenery everywhere you look, 360 degrees. Mountains, water, there's lots of wood here. The area we just found right now is quite level as well, so Junior's going to be able to get his tent up with ease. And this just seems like the perfect location to camp tonight. I was talking to Junior earlier and we was discussing about the abundance of water everywhere. Even flowing down the side of the hills, you can see like little streams forming, and how moist the ground is because of the water flowing underneath. You saw earlier that we was swimming in that amazing pool, of fresh water that was coming off that waterfall. If we could just find that water, that one source water anywhere else in the solar system like we do here on Earth, then we would be able to answer a lot of questions. It's just amazing that we've got so much of it here, but yet we struggle to find it elsewhere in the solar system. And I just thought that was amazing that we can be swimming in that gorgeous pool of water and maybe take it for granted that it is so rare elsewhere out in the solar system. I'm saying it's rare because we haven't found it. That doesn't mean it doesn't exist. I truly believe that there's identical planets to Earth, very much like this, with mountains, the photosynthesis of the trees, the greenery, and the fresh running water. It's just that we haven't yet found it. With future exploration coming from SpaceX and NASA, that will only be a matter of time. And it really does make you think that we're surrounded by something in abundance here on Earth that is considered gold dust elsewhere. So the way I understand it is that mountains are formed by tectonic plates pushing against each other, which force the ground up. So when the Earth was formed, I'm assuming then that everything was flat until these tectonic plates pushed against each other, forcing the ground up to cause a mountain. And if that's the case, it's like basically unraveling that mountain and flattening it all out. The area would be massive, if that makes sense. Right guys, so we're not going to do this every time that we go out and we hide little Alan, the mascot. We're not going to keep telling you when we've done that. Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to stick this little sticker that's just here into the corner of the thumbnail, and when you see that little sticker, you will know that it's an episode where you have to look out for Alan. So bear that in mind, and best of luck to everybody.
Quick tip guys, if you find yourself taking a lot of water out with you, purchase a water filter. It'll save you a hell of a lot of weight carrying it around, and providing you've got a puddle or some sort of flowing water, either or, it works great. Let's get some water then. Once you've got your water, ready to go.
I'm just going to take a little walk through these trees and have a quick few minutes with you guys just to catch up and have a little one-to-one. Today this video basically is about me and Junior just getting out there, enjoying life, sharing these moments with you of all these special places that we are privileged to go out and see. So hopefully you guys enjoy this kind of stuff. I've had a few comments recently about what the channel's about, and people say, oh, you do too much of this or you do too little of that. I just want to clear up really in my own words what the channel is about. So the channel, if you've watched my channel trailer, in fact the channel trailer does it justice. The channel trailer touches on everything that we're about, and that is wild camping, bushcraft, with a twist of thought-provoking topics. So basically we get out in the sticks, we get out in all these amazing scenic places, and we discuss things that interest us, which is usually Bigfoot, extraterrestrials, life after death, ghosts, you name it. And if that's your kind of thing, then you're in the right place. A lot of people, a lot of channels do talk about that kind of stuff, the thought-provoking topics, i.e. the aliens, the UFOs, Bigfoot, etc. But how many people do you know get out, set up camp in a valley surrounded by mountains, a fast-flowing freshwater stream, and amongst the environment to talk about these things? I think it just adds a little extra something. to what everybody else is doing. You've got loads of wild camping and bushcraft videos, but how many of them talk about the UFOs, the Bigfoots, the ghosts? Do you know what I mean? So I think we are a pretty unique channel in that way, and I hope that you guys appreciate that. I hope that you like to see the videos and where we've been, what we've been up to, and the things that we talk about as well. So today I want to talk about energies and things like that. I mean, recently I made a video, my last video was talking about how I've been down recently. Junior introduced me to a book called Celestine Prophecies, and if you haven't seen or if you haven't read that book, I highly recommend that you do. This book goes into great detail about energies, where we can receive certain amounts of energy from mountains, lakes, forests, etc. And we can use that energy to lift ourselves and feel better about ourselves and give us a new lease of life when maybe we don't feel like we have any more energy to give. And I don't want to get all deep on you and stuff, I don't want to start like preaching or anything like that, but you'll see that people argue and argue and argue until they feel like they've got their point across, or the other person feels like they're now right. And for some people, that makes them feel good. Whenever somebody says, all right, okay, you're right, I get it, you're right, fair enough, let's leave it. For the other person who's been told that he's right, believe it or not, some people get energy from that. And all life is about is people tussling for energy, arguing against each other, who can prove that one person's right and the other's wrong, and people win energy off other people. And that's why a lot of people who have been put down their whole entire life have had so much energy taken from them that they're just no longer able to carry on. I highly recommend people to read that book. The whole way through, you kind of never sure whether it's fact or fiction. It leaves it up for debate. Like, a part of you thinks, well, actually this really could have happened, and then the other part of you thinks, no, this is just somebody's interpretation of what's going on.
I've said it many times, I know I would change my ways, I know for sure. When all the crows decide to meet, they settle down beneath my feet. I've got it right and I got it wrong, but I learned my lesson hanging on. Come sit here with me by the fire and let it go for a little while. So be here as the night starts falling. Let my fingers walk over your head. We got nothing to be scared. I'd rather be with
So we're all settled now, everything is in place, and all there is to do really now is just relax, chat away the night. And we bought a few beers in celebratory, is that right?
Celebration.
In celebration of hitting the old 1,000 subscriber mark. So,
Cheers! And thanks to you guys as well.
yep, cheers to you guys, because obviously we couldn't have done that without you. It's all down to you that spread the word, hit the like, and comment down in the box below that make this happen. And we're just really pleased that we can get out and do this, and that you guys enjoy what we do. So to the next 1,000, yeah, we just hope that like the river, because we are quite close to the river as well, hasn't played a part on like the way we sound or the volume level or anything like that, because obviously we can't hear how this is going to come out until we get home and start editing it. So I'm obviously trying to talk a bit louder, but I'm just hoping that that river doesn't drown out what I'm trying to say. But to all the new subscribers as well, hi and thank you for being here. We really appreciate it, and we hope you enjoy what you've been watching so far. By all means, go back with the older videos. Me and Junior have been out on some classic explores. We've had some ups, we've had some downs, and I'm sure you'll really enjoy them as well. So if you haven't already, go through the backlog of videos and check them out.
I'd also like to kind of give a shout out to Gib74. He's been around since day dot, always there, always supported us. So I'd just like to give a little toast to Gib74.
Yeah, Gib, thank you. You are always in the comments box, and you're always dropping nice comments. Yeah, you've been there from day dot, like I say, as well as many other people as well. And eventually, over a period of time, we will get round to giving out shout outs to many more people as well. So stay tuned for that. your name could be mentioned in one of our next videos as well. I was just saying to Junior there, with us being in this valley, I said to Junior, I reckon if you stayed out here long enough, over a period of weeks or months, you'd see some really weird shit around here, because we're in a valley and a lot of UFO sightings, a lot of UFO reports are based around valleys. I mean, if you look at the Alan Godfrey case, which is in Todmorden, really famous UFO abduction case, really credible one as well. Todmorden itself is actually situated in a big valley, and it's all surrounded by hills and valleys in that area. So yeah, I reckon if you did stay out here camping for long enough, we'd probably see some really weird shit. So, and then we started talking about how he would feel if we saw something, and Junior said that he feels like he'd get closure from it, because then he would know for definite there's something else out there. Whereas me, I think I'd be a bit more scared, because I kind of already believe 100% there's something else. I think I was saying, I followed this up by saying to Junior that I'd love to see something, but only off at a distance. And if I knew with 100% certainty they didn't have any idea I was there, if it gave any kind of language or sign to suggest that it knew I was there as well, then I'd rather just not see something, because I think that would be a terrifying experience. But yeah, like I said, we're in a valley and a lot of UFO sightings occur around valleys, so keeping our eyes and our ears open tonight. I could just chill out. Mate, you woke me up. Oh!
Actually use the 10 without the bottom fall.
So this is the spot that me and Junior camped last night, and as you can see, we've hardly left any trace at all. So we picked up all our rubbish and thrown away any pieces of burnt logs, trees, branches or anything like that. And it's always good practice just to make sure that before you leave the place looking as it was before you turned up. Just look at how clear and beautiful this water is. You can see right to the very bottom. And we can't understand why there's no fish. So if anybody knows or understands why there's no fish in this water, or these types of water, then let us know why there is no fish. Meh. Meh. This one is like, man, what the fuck you doing?
I know, that one looks like it's smiling over there.
I think him in the back fully appreciated it. He was like,
Yeah.
and she's like, boy, what you laughing at? Don't laugh. Sorry, mama. What the hell? Hey Junior.
What?
Someone's hid something in here.
What is it?
Well, I don't know, mate. Come open it and find out. I've got the camera in one hand and it's in the other. That brick just looked out of place. Open it, people normally leave stuff in there. Like little messages or something, I don't know. Read it, what's in it? Yeah, read it. Hang on, let's get somewhere where we can pour this out so people can see what we're looking at.
So we've got some sort of discover you in here. So we've got some sort of discover you in here. So I'm guessing it's some sort of map.
We found a geocache, is that what they're called?
Yeah.
The old Gimmers catching team. Wow. What's this one? Naughty Dog.
2016.
Is that when it was last found?
No.
Yeah, that's when it was last found.
No, that's the beginning. So last found was
What else is in there?
11th of the 4th, 2018.
What's all this other stuff? Let's show people what we've got here.
Oh, I don't have a pen on me, do you? You don't, do you?
I might have, yeah. And then
I've only got lighter.
I want to move all the stones now. Like there's two there that are sticking out to me as well.
Where?
And two underneath there.
That's mad. So I leave my train ticket.
Yeah. That'd be quite cool. But yeah, this has been interesting. Like, what I find. I've never actually ever found a geo.
No, never have I. To see, it'd be class to see. To come back maybe next year or some other
See how many
time.
other people have found it since.
Yeah. What was it? Just like that?
Yeah, it was just like that. And I was like, well, that doesn't look right. Someone's placed that there.
Oh, little woodlouse.
Yeah, I saw that. Out of all the puddles we've walked across, I wonder why. It's crazy that the frog spawn has survived long enough for them to get to tadpole stage without people killing it, walking through it all the time.
Probably.
I used to collect frog spawn as a kid in a bucket in garden, and we had about 300 frogs one morning hopping around in that garden. My mum went crazy. Just a quick warning, I don't want to start preaching or anything like that, but for anybody who watches our videos and is maybe inspired to go out and do the same thing, we do take precautions. We don't just come out blindly. Look after yourself. Don't just come out here and expect to go wild swimming like you saw yesterday without bringing warm clothing after, some means of drying off. A basic first aid kit is better than no first aid kit. Junior cut himself yesterday and was able to stick a little plaster on there as well.
It wasn't a small cut, it was pouring with blood.
Yeah, it was
accidentally caught my silky saw on my hand. It was just a total accident, and luckily I had a first aid kit. Ben actually told me to get that. I was always saying, nah, won't happen to me, won't happen to me. With him forcing me to do it.
Yeah.
I'm thankful for that.
You can be the most knowledgeable, you can be the most skillful, but accidents happen, and that's why they're called accidents, because you don't mean to do it. Nobody ever means to cut themselves, it just happens. And that's why it's always ideal, well, not ideal, it's imperative to hold a first aid kit. So the sun's come out and it's now red hot, so Junior's just stripped off a few layers, got back into his shorts and t-shirt, and we literally couldn't ask for a better day right now. I mean, the sky, there's not a cloud in it, it's bright blue, absolutely beautiful. I'm not sure if this camera's doing it justice, but what?
I've got no service.
It's mental that you've got no service. These are first world problems, these.
No, it's just mental.
Mental that I've got no service, Junior says.
I've had service and then it's just gone off. So.
Right people, thank you for joining us on this amazing day, this amazing trip. It's been a pleasure to have you along with us, and as always, we always wrap it up with a big thank you, but especially this time round, after we've hit the 1,000 subscribers, I would like to say thank you to all the new subs, everyone that's new to the channel, and everyone that's supported us along the way. A massive thank you from me and from Junior. We really do appreciate it, and like I said, it's been an absolute pleasure to have you out with us.
Absolute pleasure.
We hope you've enjoyed it, maybe got something from this video, and like I said before, if you haven't got something from it that maybe we said, you've enjoyed the scenery at least. So until next time, take it easy, look after yourselves, please comment, hit the thumbs up, and subscribe if you haven't already. Peace.
You'll too.
You'll too.
You'll too.
Switching it up, are we?
Toodaloo. Oh yeah.
You dick.
Shit.
I've said it many times, I know I would change my ways, I know for sure. When all the crows decide to meet, they settle down beneath my feet. I've got it right and I got it wrong, but I learned my lesson hanging on. Come sit here with me by the fire and let it go for a little while.